Hello. I am going to read next paragraph and listen carefully. I didn't jump, I didn't tremble, I didn't cry out. There was no time to do any such a thing. The snake slithered along my shoulder, coiled around my left arm above the elbow. The hood was spread out, and its head was hardly 3 or 4 inches from my face. It would not be correct to say merely that I sat there holding my breath. I was turned to stone, but my mind was very active. The door opened into darkness. So we see what is the meaning of the first sentence. I didn't jump, I didn't tremble. Why? Because if I jump, if I tremble, tremble here means shake. If you jump or shake, what will happen? The cobra is already very close to the face, it may strike. That's why the homeopathic doctor says that I didn't jump, I didn't tremble. Here didn't means this is grammar, past tense of don't. Next sentence, I didn't cry out. Jump, no jumping, no shaking, no shouting also. No shouting. If they shout, what will happen? So again the snake may here see shout. Shout out should not be there. The snake may bite. That's why no jumping, no shaking and no crying out. Next one, there was no time to do any such a thing. No time to jump, no time to tremble, no time to cry out. Only we have to keep the mind very active. The snake slithered along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. Slithered meaning we have to see. Here slithered means slid and twist. జారుతూ చుట్టేసుకుంటూ ఉండడం. Slithered. Along word is there. This along means all along the length of. Along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. What is the elbow? The joint between upper arm and lower arm. That is the elbow. సో పాము షోల్డర్ పై నుండి చేతుల పైకి వచ్చి చేతుల్ని చుట్టేసుకుంటుంది అన్నమాట. The hood was, what is meant by hood? The dilated head. In Telugu we call it padaga. So the hood padaga, it is opening the hood also, was spread out and its heads are hardly 3 or 4 inches from my face. 3 or 4 inches means hardly 10 centimeters away from the face. It would not be correct to say merely that. Merely means only. Merely. Only I can't say this. Merely that I sat there holding my breath. Hold my breath. Holding breath means, so it is an idiom, feeling anxious or nervous. భయముగా భావించడం, భయపడటం. So holding my breath. Holding my breath. See here. This one. total. So holding my breath, I was turned to stone. Again this one idiom, turned to stone, still immovable, కదలకుండా మెదలకుండా నిశ్చలంగా ఉండిపోవడం. So but my mind was very active, body was very still, very immovable, very fixed. బాడీ ఫిక్స్ చేశాడు కానీ మైండ్ని చాలా యాక్టివ్గా పెట్టాడు. యాజ్ సూన్ యాజ్ ద స్నేక్ టర్న్స్ ఇట్స్ హెడ్, ద డాక్టర్ వాంట్స్ టు రన్ అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద ప్లేస్. The door opened into darkness. So this paragraph says that so the snake slowly crawled over its shoulder and slithered down and twisted around its arm, and the doctor was keeping his body fixed but mind very active. So this is the meaning of this paragraph. This paragraph, the room was surrounded by darkness. In the light of the lamp, I sat there like a stone image in the flesh. I felt then the great presence of the God, of the creator of this world and this universe. God was there. Suppose I said something and he did not like it. I tried in my imagination to write in bright letters outside my little heart the words, "Oh God." There was some pain in my left arm. First one, the room was surrounded by darkness. So here the word darkness is given. So this is the noun form of a dark. In the light of the lamp I sat there like a stone image in the flesh. So like a stone image. Here you see. లైక్ ఏ స్టోన్ ఇమేజ్, ఒక రాతి లాగా. సో దీన్ని ఫిగరేటివ్ స్పీచ్లో సిమిలీ అంటారు. లైక్ ఏ స్టోన్ ఇమేజ్. లైక్ రాకపోతే దాన్ని మెటాఫర్ అంటారు. దట్ విల్ బి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్ ఇన్ అదర్ క్లాసెస్. సో లైక్ ఏ స్టోన్ ఇమేజ్, ఒక రాతి శిల్పం లాగా నిశ్చలంగా ఉండిపోయాను. ఇన్ ద ఫ్లెష్. ఇన్ ద ఫ్లెష్ మీన్స్ ఇన్ ద లివింగ్ బాడీ. Body is living but fixed like a stone. I felt then the great presence of the God, creator. So here creator means God. The creator. Creator ko starting lo, so capital letter is given. Whenever the name of the God is mentioned, that should be started with a capital letter. Of this world అండ్ దిస్ యూనివర్స్. ఈ ప్రపంచానికి, ఈ విశ్వానికి. యూనివర్స్ మీన్స్ విశ్వము, స్పేస్. దిస్ వన్ యూ సీ. God was there. Suppose I said something and did not like it. Who says something? If doctor says something, God may not like it. God should be there because a snake is very close. When danger is there, when death is near, people start remembering God anamata. So he was thinking like that. I tried in my imagination. What is meant by imagination? Imagination means uha. In Telugu we call uha. In synonym is mental image, imagination. To write bright letters outside my little heart. So here you see my little heart. Writing, we can't write anything on the heart, but it is a kind of a personification. He is comparing a heart with something. That's why we call this kind of figurative speeches as a personification. Heart, the words of God, there was some pain in my arm. So in this paragraph, it indicates that the room was surrounded by darkness, and the doctor was sitting like a stone, and he was remembering the name of God, and he was imagining to write the name of the God on his heart. in bright letters. Okay, we are going to next paragraph. This paragraph I read, you listen. It seemed as if God appreciated that the snake turned its head, it looked into the mirror and saw its reflection. I do not claim that it was the first snake that had ever looked into the mirror, but it was certain that the snake was looking into the mirror. Was it admiring its own beauty? Was it trying to make an important decision about growing a mustache or using eyeshadow and mascara or wearing a vermilion spot on its forehead? First of all, we see what are the different kinds of new words used in this paragraph. First one is appreciated. The past tense of appreciate means recognized. Gurtinchenu. God appreciated. So second word, claim. Claim means demand or state something, give statement. So this is the meaning of claim. Third word is eyeshadow. This one you see, eyeshadow. So here eyeshadow, it is a kind of cosmetic that is used over eyelids. You see like this. This we call as a eyeshadow. So next sentence is, next word is mascara. Mascara, it is also a cosmetic, a beautifying substance that is used over eyelashes, like this, mascara. Eyeshadow over the eyelids, whereas mascara over the eyelashes. Next, vermilion in Telugu we call kunkuma. So this you see, vermilion. A red pigment. This is like this. So important words. So this sentence indicates that God changed the mind of the snake. Snake changed its direction. It started looking into the mirror. And the doctor was thinking that the snake might be interested in applying eyeshadow and mascara and vermilion. So this is the theme or meaning of this paragraph. We are going to next paragraph. You see, I did not know anything for certain what sex was the snake. Was it male or female? I will never know, for the snake unwound itself from my arm and slowly slithered into my lap. From there it crept onto the table and moved towards the mirror. Perhaps it wanted to enjoy its reflection at closer quarters. So here two words are given. First one is unwound. This is opposite of wound. So uncoil is its meaning. Wound, unwound. Coil, uncoil. Another word, closer quarters. Close phrase, you see this, closer quarters, and very closer to. Actually quarters means buildings. Here quarters means distance. Closer quarters means the snake was very close, like this, you see. It wanted to see its reflection in the mirror. So here this paragraph indicates that the snake first looked into the mirror, though it was on its arm, then slowly it slithered down and went very closer to the mirror, and it started looking into the mirror. This is the meaning of this paragraph. This paragraph I read, I was no mere image cut in granite. I was suddenly a man of flesh and blood, Still holding my breath, I got up from the chair. I quietly went out through the door into the veranda. From there, I leapt into the yard and ran for all I was worth. Phew, each of us heaved a sigh of relief. All of us lit beadies. Somebody asked, Doctor, is your wife very fat? No, the doctor said, God willed otherwise. My life companion is a thin, reedy person with the gift of a sprinter. Here many words are there to learn today. So we see what are those words. First one is granite. Granite, I think most of you know. So granite word is used to indicate a kind of a stone, rocks and stone, igneous rock we call. So a kind of stone like this. These are granite stones. So next word, a man of flesh. This idiom or phrase we can see. A man of flesh means physical living being. అంటే ఫిజికల్ అపియరెన్స్, ఒక మనిషి బ్రతుకున్నాడు అని పైన శరీరాకృతిని ఏ మ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లెష్ అని అంటాం. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లెర్న్ హియర్ ఈజ్ లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్ లీవ్డ్, సంబడి కాల్ ఇట్. సో దిస్ వన్ ఈజ్ past tense of leap. Leap means walk quickly. Leapt means walked quickly. So next word is next one you see here. For all I was worth. For all I was this phrase you see. So uncertainly. So next one, few. This is an expression, exclamation. So it indicates relaxation or relief. Once the story was over, the listeners, they expressed a relief. So that expression, few. Next one, heaved a sigh of relief. Heaved a sigh of relief. This is also important. Suddenly feel very happy. When snake left the doctor, so all the listeners, not only the doctor, he felt relaxed at that time. Now his listeners also felt very much happy. Heaved a sigh of relief. So like that. Will, actually will we use for future tense. Will, another meaning is wish. So willed means wished. So this word is also important. So next one, companion. Companion, sahawasi, or we call it as a associate, partner, shareholder, follower. So companion, associate. So next important word, reedy person. Reedy means tall and thin. So you can see this ఈ విధంగా. పరక గడ్డిలాగా పొడువుగా సన్నగా ఉండటం. రీడీ పర్సన్ విత్ గిఫ్ట్ ఆఫ్ స్ప్రింటర్. హియర్ స్ప్రింటర్, షార్ట్ డిస్టెన్స్ రన్నర్. స్ప్రింటర్. Short distance runner. Like this. So in this paragraph, important words: granite, a man of flesh, leaped, for all I was worth, few, heaved a sigh of relief, willed, companion, ready, sprinter. So actually the doctor was like a granite. He was fixed. He fixed his body. He was not jumping. He was not shaking. and he was not moving any part of his body. He was like a granite. Once the snake left his body and started appreciating its beauty in the mirror, the doctor became very active. Previously, his mind was active and body was inactive. Now his mind and body both became active. So then he jumped into the darkness of the yard and ran away. So then all this story was being listened by Vaiko Muhammad Bashir and his friends, and they felt very happy that the snake did not bite the doctor. Then one person asked one question, whether your wife is fat as you willed once. So the doctor expressed his unhappiness that his wife, his life partner, is not was not fat but was very tall and thin, and is like a sprinter, like a runner. Very unfortunate doctor. I read this one. Someone else asked the doctor, when you ran, did the snake follow you? The doctor replied, I ran and ran till I reached a friend's house. Immediately I smeared oil all over myself and took a bath. I changed into fresh clothes. The next morning at about 8:30, I took my friend and one or two others to my room to move my things from there, but we found we had little to carry. So in this paragraph, the word what we are going to learn is smeared. This is the past tense of smear. So its synonyms are apply, spread, daub. Telugulo పూసుకోవడం, రాసుకోవడం we call smear, like this. Next word, that's all. So somebody asked, while you were running, whether the snake was following. No. The snake was not following. Snake was immersed in a making up its face in the mirror, in front of the mirror. So then what happened? He ran, he reached a friend's house. He smeared oil because the snake was all over his body. So that's why he smeared all over his body, changed his clothes. So next morning he came by 8:30 along with my friend to the room, and there was little to carry. ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమ్మ, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇక్కడ ఏ లిటిల్ అనలేదు, సింప్లీ లిటిల్ అన్నాడు. లిటిల్ అంటే నథింగ్ అని. ఏ లిటిల్ అంటే సంథింగ్, లిటిల్ అంటే నథింగ్. అక్కడ ఏమీ లేదు రూములో, మొత్తం రూమ్ ఖాళీ అయిపోయింది. పాము ఎత్తుకెళ్ళిందా, ఇంకెవరు ఎత్తుకెళ్ళారు? నెక్స్ట్ పారాగ్రాఫ్ we will see. I read the last one. Some thief had removed most of my things. The room had been cleaned out, but not really. The thief had left behind one thing as a final insult. What was that? I asked. I means who? Vaiko Muhammad Bashir. The doctor said, my vest, the dirty one. The first day we knew about this vest. The fellow had such a sense of cleanliness. The rascal could have taken it and used it after washing it with soap and water. Did you see the snake the next day, doctor? The doctor laughed. I have never seen it since. It was a snake which was taken with its own beauty. Here the first word is insult. I think you know insult. Its synonym is demean. Demean means అవమానపరచడం, insult. Next word is rascal. This word also we know, but the meaning is scoundrel, dishonest person, vulgar person. So vedhava antam, rascal. Next word taken with this phrasal verb is there. Highly attracted to. So in this paragraph, so what is that? Doctor says that one thief came, he took away all the useful things in the room except one thing, that was a dirty vest, dirty undergarment, and it was a kind of insult to me. నన్ను అవమానపరచడానికి అదో ఒక బనీన్ని వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. తీసుకెళ్ళి ఉతుక్కొని వేసుకొని ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది అని అడుగుతున్నాడు ఎవరు? హోమియోపతిక్ డాక్టర్. సో లాస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ one more person, the doctor, other question asked, did you see the snake the next day? So doctor laughed and said it was a snake which was taken with its own beauty, because it was attracted towards its own beauty and it was busy in looking into the mirror. That's why I escaped. So after this, your main function is you have to note down what are the important words, what are the important phrasal verbs, idioms, phrases, and what is the meaning of the different paragraphs. And you start writing your own story, one of your experience in the form of a short story, and send that to me through Google Classroom. Okay, thank you very much. Now we once revised what the different words we have learnt in this lesson: allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurvedic, Unani, a full-blooded cobra, snake and its reflection in a mirror, listening attentively, restaurant, matchbox, kerosene lamp, black coat, dhoti, vest, tiled roof, gable, materia medica, parting of hair, jump, tremble, slither, hood, elbow, turned to stone, world, universe, imagination, eyeshadow, mascara, vermilion, granite, reed, sprinter, smear oil. So use these words and write any one paragraph or write one story about your experience with any animal and a mirror and its reflection. Okay, thank you.